Alright, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, begin now. Hello there, everybody, this is General Snivy, and welcome back to more of the Donkey Kong 64 playthrough. In today's session, we are going to be finishing up Fungi Forest, and we may even open up and start up the next level as well. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and take care of business. Let's get going here. One thing I will mention is that I have pulled up and found a guide on Game FAQs on Diddy's missing golden bananas, which, for the life of me, I could not figure out where the heck they were. And so, after pulling up the guide, I should now be able to identify where the golden bananas are. So here we go. According to the guide, the first banana we need to look for is in the top of the mushroom. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to fly up there. That sounds about right. So let's go. Anyway, my plan for today's session I believe I said this already, but I'll go ahead and mention it again. We're going to be finishing up this level completely. We're going to collect the missing golden bananas for all the characters who we were missing up to this point. Nearly gotten every single banana for Diddy Kong here too. Nice. Alright. The top of the mushroom here. Yep, here it is. Here's the bonus barrel. Only Diddy Kong can reach this. And our first minigame is Teetering Turtle Trouble. Let's get this. Let's get this party rolling. Run. Man. Ammo is such a huge concern, and it looks like this variation of the minigame, this one is a lot harder than some of the other ones that we played up to this point. The turtles are not going to be spinning for as long as they should. And once again, if any of the turtles fall, then the minigame ends in failure. And there we go. There's banana number 3 for Diddy Kong. Alright, where to now? Okay, big rope pulling machine. Make sure it's nighttime. Main area. Blue tunnel. Lots of houses. Go to the house at the center of the area. Okay. Okay. So, we need to return to the main hub area, according to the guide here. Return to the main hub, and afterwards we need to change the time of day to nighttime, and then after that we need to head towards that weird factory-like house in the center of the first room, the first section. That shouldn't be too hard, and it honestly isn't. In the last session, I mentioned that you can get up here by means of either the cannon or by climbing up this thing. Oddly enough, I believe the cannon is technically faster. Alright. Well, that could have most certainly gone better. Oh well, what can you do? Alright, so we're back here. I believe what we have to do first off is climb up that rope and head on up. Head on up to the roof of this building here. And there we are. There's the switch. Here we go. There we go. That's how Papa Bear loves to roll. Also, I don't know if this is true, but I believe your maximum ammo capacity is also the maximum amount of homing ammo that you can use. Okay, that's not... That didn't work. One more time. Alrighty. I guess I am not hitting it correctly or something. First off, let's see if I can get rid of you. Or miss completely. And there we go. That's all 100 golden banana. I mean, not banana. Golden. Oh my god, I can't speak! Ah, there we go. Anyway, in order to mess with this machine, what you have to do is shoot the on switch that's like at the very top of this piece of machinery. And hello, Jacob the Lucario. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, after all that is done, after pulling up the cage, the golden banana now appears. But in order to open the cage and grab our well-deserved prize, we need to destroy the cage. And we can do this by the power of music at a certain location. Why a certain location? I have no idea. Time to rock out. Oh yeah. There we go. And that, as they say, is that. And there it is. Diddy Kong's fourth golden banana. Let's see. Does he have his blueprint? He does. And Jacob the Lucario is hosting the stream. Thank you so much for the host. I highly appreciate it. So it looks like everyone has their blueprints, so that's good news. And, okay. Next up I need, the rabbit race and Lanky's blueprint. Okay, according to this, according to the guide here, under Lanky's golden bananas for the Fungi Forest, let's take a look and see what we need to look at, what we need to do. In order to get this, must have gotten the Super Simian Slam, got that. Orange, hit the switch, 2 doors open. Yep, got that one. Okay. And the next one, according to the guide here, is defeat a small group of bats. Make sure it's nighttime, then go to the area. Lots of wooden houses. Beside the house in the center. Okay, so the fourth banana is that rabbit race stone talking about earlier. That's the only one that is left for Lanky out in the wild. And now we just need to look at the one for Chunky. Let's see, got that one for Minecart Madness. Save the worm in the apple, got that. Destroy the conveyor. Okay. I think this next task sounds pretty self-explanatory, though it does require a good number of steps that we need to complete in order to do it. So, according to the guide here, what we have to do is grab Chunky Kong and then change the time of day back to daytime. And then after that, we'll need to reinitiate the whole factory in the center of the area sequence. So what that means is what we have to do is once we get inside, we need to restart that water wheel in the factory. For some reason, I was thinking that would alleviate some of the damage received, but nah, not at all. That's not how it works, unfortunately. Okay. I believe... Oh. Oh. Okay, I just went through that barrel. Sweet. That's pretty funny. I'm pretty sure those barrels have a purpose. As for what purpose that is exactly, I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm sure we'll be able to figure that out soon enough. But anyway, task number 1. We need to bust open this door. With a good old primate punch. Second, this is always tricky. This is a very tricky banana to figure out. Okay. According to the guide, we have to play our triangle here. Yeah. And that'll start up the wheel. And so the conveyor belt crusher will start moving. And so, I believe what we do now is head back towards the other room. And do something else from there. I'll take another look at the guide once we get inside. I know I'm kind of reading off of the guide, but that's just something I kind of have to do right now in order to figure this out. Okay. Let's try this. Ah, that's it. So once you get the conveyor belt going and that spike thing rolling, you need to place these barrels here onto the conveyor belt. There are 3 barrels in all that you need to place here. So, now that I think about it, I should have just grabbed that other barrel like I did earlier and brought it over to the entrance. So, oops. Here I was thinking, for some weird reason, maybe it just would not work. Because typically if you try to carry something outside of its designated area, you wouldn't be able to do so. But this is one of the few exceptions where it is indeed the case. Also, looking at Chunky's character model while he's carrying something, I noticed for some weird reason when he's carrying the barrel and stuff, his hands are completely flat and not resting in a natural position while carrying the barrel itself. Oh, and also I just noticed that the solution for that weird switch puzzle we did not too long ago with Donkey Kong, the solution was right there. 21132. So metal first, which is on the left, and then the third switch is on the right, and then of course the second switch once more. So you could look at the solution just like that, or you can just say screw you and just bugger off to Venus. Anyway, now that that's done, there's nothing really much else we can do at the moment other than just turn in our blueprints for everyone here. So let's go and take care of that right now. Might as well, after all. Like I said in the last play session, in order to complete the rabbit race, what we have to do is grab a power-up from Donkey Kong, which can only be collected in the next level. Which is really, really dumb. Oh well. Not much we can do about it, unfortunately. Not at this point in time. So, we kind of have to take what we have and just roll with it for now. Thankfully, after all this is done, since we collected so many bananas, we should be able to open up the next boss gate without an issue. As far as who we're going to be fighting next, I have a feeling we're going to be fighting a very familiar enemy. Then again, maybe I'm thinking at the next level, but if I remember correctly, it is a very, very familiar enemy. DK Crick? Huh. Oh yeah, I am very excited. I'm really looking forward to hitting affiliate status very soon. Just need to maintain that average 3 viewer count for the basically 60% of the stream. Since I typically stream for at least 3 hours, sometimes I may end up cutting the stream short depending on circumstances, but either way, I'm really excited for this. We've recently hit 50 followers, and that 50th follower for real was Jacob the Lucario. So, once again, thank you all so much for the follow, and also, thank you, wait, why did I say that? Congratulations, DK Critic, for hitting affiliate status for yourself. You're also doing a playthrough with DK64? Interesting. Again, congratulations. Hopefully I'll be able to join you soon in the world of affiliate status. Really looking forward to it. I can't wait. Oh man, I can't wait. It's gonna be a real fun time, let me tell ya. Okay then. After turning in blueprints here, also, DK Critic, quick question for you. Since you're doing a Donkey Kong 64 playthrough yourself, are you going for 101%, or are you doing like just any percent? In other words, just trying to play through the game and beat it? That's a question that's worth asking right now, at least in my personal opinion. Alrighty. What other games do I enjoy? Well, I am a fan of 3D platformers, and I'm especially a huge fan of JRPGs. JRPGs are my go-to genre of video games. I love them to death. They are my favorite genre of video games. Other than that, I'm also a fan of action-adventure games, and also some racing games. I do like my fair share of first-person shooters, i.e. Call of Duty, and even some third-person shooters here and there, such as Gears of War. But for the most part, I don't play too many shooters, whether it be third-person or first-person. But anyhow, that's just my preferred list of games I love playing. Whether it be 3D platformers, action-adventure games, or even JRPGs. I absolutely adore JRPGs. And I played many of them on my channel already. So, essentially I play all kinds of different games. You're doing 101%? Huh? Cool. Well, best of luck to you. I'm kind of working on that percentage myself. Alright, next boss, we have to fight with Chunky Kong. Finally, Chunky gets some time in the spotlight. Let's do this. Here we go. The boss of Fungi Forest. Kicking your butt. It's been kicking my butt too, but kind of have to roll with the punches. Uh-oh. Hello. Remember him from Angry Aztec? Well, he's back, he's pissed, and he is ready to kick your ass. And so, This boss fight, unlike the previous encounter, is going to be unique. And the first part of this fight basically is the same as Angry Aztec's version, but eventually this guy is going to do something crazy to really shift the battle in his favor and really create some serious stress. You will soon see what I mean. And fighting this guy is not going to be easy, especially considering the fact that there's so much that you gotta do within a short period of time. Oh! I had no idea I could do that! First time for everything. Usually when he does that ground pound attack, that would not be the best time to attack. But apparently if you're fast enough and throw the barrel at him as the shockwave's coming your way, you can damage him before the barrel gets destroyed. Which, it's very easy for the explosive barrel to be destroyed. Basically, if you breathe on it the wrong way, it will be destroyed. Uh-oh! Oh dear. I'm pretty sure that in order to avoid that attack altogether, what you have to do is make it towards the very end of the arena or something, and then the fire eventually fades. But essentially, that's a giant firewall of death. Oh boy. Here comes the most stressful part of this entire battle. The boss will get so pissed, he'll start shrinking the battle arena. And since he has the ability to fly, even if we somehow, even if the battle arena sinks completely, we will die as a result. So we gotta be fast. So, after throwing the TNT barrel at him, what you have to do then is start unleashing all kinds of punches at him. Throwing a 3-hit combo and then a primate punch at him. That's a pretty good combo in my personal opinion. Again, you gotta be fast on this. Otherwise, oh my god, get in the barrel, damn it! You're only allowed so many chances, so this is something to keep in mind. You gotta move fast and deal as much damage as possible. Thankfully, the attacks are pretty short, so you do have a good bit of time to get into the barrel and start attacking and wailing on him. And as the battle arena sinks, the music does get faster. It gets even faster, and we're about to die. Oh, shoot. Okay, in we go. Alright, this is our last chance. Oh, yeah, he's done. Phew, that was too close. Just lit on fire. And there we go, folks. That dragonfly is no more. And he is done. And he shall never be seen again. At least I don't think so for the time being. But anyway, Fungi Forest is pretty much done for now. And I know we didn't exactly get a whole lot done, but even so, it was still a pretty interesting endeavor. There's still the matter of shooting this dang mushroom. Oh, I think I figured it out what I have to do. Depending on the color of the mushroom, you need to switch out the Kong and use their weapon to shoot it. It also doesn't help if you have homing ammo. For some weird reason, the homing ammo just has a tendency to home in on switches. Even if it's not the right Kong's color. Okay, so next up is Donkey Kong. as time goes on, the mushroom, I believe, will change its, not its attack pattern, but more or less its movement pattern. So, this will become more and more difficult as time goes on. Also doesn't help if you have homing ammo, because your ammo just has a tendency to move to the next nearest switch, which is stupid. Shoot, I just realized we still don't have the second fairy from the previous level, I think. It looks like blue, so it should be Lanky's turn. There we go. And here we go. Here's Chunky. Just be sure you get a nice, good... Okay, what? Why is it exploding in my face? Geometry. It makes no gosh diddly dang sense. Okay, this is not working. Just wasting ammo this way. There we go. Finally, the last thing that we have to do is grab Tiny and finally shoot this freaking mushroom one more time, if we can hit the thing. Which is going to be kind of tricky, again, considering the fact that we're using homing ammo. And... Again, the mushroom can be a bit tricky to shoot. And after shooting it enough times, a random platform appears. That platform is for Chunky, and unfortunately we do not have that ability available for him yet. I'm sure we'll be able to unlock it within the next level somewhere. But again, just to check my stats, I believe I missed one banana fairy here. Yes, I did. One banana fairy is missing. Let me pull up my guide real quick and let's see. Okay, banana fairies. Okay. That was stupid. My guide, for whatever reason, does not tell me where the banana fairies are, so that's kind of lame. Okay. Okay, that's just regular banana list. Battle arenas. Banana fairies. Okay, here we go. Fungi Forest, number 14. Make sure it's nighttime in the main area. Go through the blue tunnel. Go through a path with thorny bushes on the side. You'll come across a house surrounded by thorn bushes. Okay. Oh, I think I've gotten that particular fairy already. Okay, next. I think this one is for number 13. Area with lots of houses. Using Diddy, climb the boxes at the side and use Diddy's pad to get into the hole in the wall. Oh, wait. Maybe when I explored that one weird house with Donkey Kong with the thorns and stuff, I did not completely explore it the way I should have. Oops. I did not mean to pull out the damn instrument. Dang it. That was wasted. Alright, now let's try this again. Hopefully this time we'll be able to get through this with no issue whatsoever. Hopefully. In the barrel, please. Thank you. Again, what was I thinking? Can't believe I missed this banana fairy. I feel like a doofus. Oh well. Well, this is what happens when you go on for way too long of a time frame. Oh well. Again, these things happen. Occasionally. Thankfully, it's not that long of a trip. And again, we can easily just hop right out of the stage and continue on our merry way. Alright, in we go. Alright, within one of these corners around here, either it's on the ground floor or upstairs, there should be a box with a question mark on it. We just need to smash that box, and inside should be a banana fairy. And it looks like that box is upstairs. Yep, it's upstairs. And there it is. I see it right there. Oh my god, again, the damn camera keeps getting stuck. I hate that. Man, stupid camera. Why you do this? Why you do this so often? It's stupid. And done. Now the second banana fairy is free and captured. Kind of ironic if you think about it. Well, then again, you capture it on film, not really by other means, if you know what I mean. Even so, at least that's taken care of now, thankfully. And so, it's time to head on out on our merry way right after I grab the right Kong. And the reason why I say this, I believe I need either Diddy or I either need Lanky or Tiny Kong for one of the golden bananas that's like down here. Nope, I need Chunky. Well then. Glad that's figured out right about now. Oh well. I can grab him real fast and then head back over, no problem. I also realized there was a battle arena that I completely missed. Well, I didn't necessarily miss it completely, but it was a battle arena I could not access at that particular moment in time. That was because I didn't have Chunky in the party, and not until, like, later on in that session. Anyway, switch. And after hitting the switch, we now have access to another golden banana. And that makes golden banana number 3 for Chunky. Another thing worth pointing out too is that we can now access another golden banana opportunity for another character. And that particular golden banana is actually located in the hub area where Gloomy Galleon is. Speaking of which, when I uploaded yesterday's stream to YouTube, the original title for it was Gloomy Waters. And I'll get back to that in a moment. Right now we have a happy dance! And so the next level is now officially opened. The next 2 levels are actually opened. So that is sweet. Oh yeah, that's what Papa Bear's talking about. Anyway, first off, what we have, our first destination is actually going to be another battle pad. We're going to take care of this first. Figured since this is higher up, we can go ahead and take care of this immediately. Remember this room where Snide HQ is located on DK Isle? Well, technically on K-Rool's ship. Well, in order to access this battle arena, you need Chunky to throw the boulder. So, it's time for Bish Bash Brawl. Oh dear. Dang, the knockback is so strong in this game, I swear. Well, whatever, it's fine. In this arena, I believe you have to survive for about either 50 seconds or somewhere close to it. Dang it! Screw you all! Man, these guys suck. It also doesn't help with the fact that the Chunky Kong's special ability takes the longest to activate fully. Though his timing is similar to the other Kongs, it's not exact. It's not the exact same timing. Timing on it is slightly slower. And that's kind of unfortunate. But, anyway, with that done, now it's time to go for another swim. Back to what I was saying before about the original video title of yesterday's stream. It was originally titled Gloomy Waters, and after uploading that video to YouTube, it immediately got demonetized. My only guess as to why is due to the word gloomy, because it usually means sadness or something to that extent. And for whatever reason, the YouTube demonetization bot did not like that word, and so the word is considered blacklisted, and so the title was changed. I then changed it to Sea of Monkeys, and the video went through just fine. I also had to remove the word Gloomy Galleon from the video description as well. So I had to essentially play around with YouTube's algorithm in order to be able to monetize the video fully. Which is really stupid. I know I could get the video reviewed by an actual person, but that requires me to get 1,000 views within a 7-day period. And considering the fact that my channel size is very small, of only about 2.2k subscribers on YouTube, I unfortunately cannot get those kinds of views. Not on the kinds of videos I make. So in order to really be able to get the video reviewed by YouTube, I would have to essentially pay them to promote the video, get the views required, and then have it reviewed. That is just really stupid. And really, really dumb. And there we go. There's the next golden banana. And that is probably one of the last few golden bananas we need for the area for now. There's still a lot of work left to be done as far as other golden bananas are concerned, but we'll slowly yet surely get the golden bananas that we need in order to fully complete this game. We still got quite a ways to go, trust me. So, with that in mind, it's time to head off to the next level. The next new level, which is available to us, and I highly suggest that you go to this level next anyway, over the other one towards K-Lumsy's cage, if you can even call it that. Okay, apparently that switch cannot be held down. It's pressure sensitive, so if you step off of the switch, then the switch is just being like, oh, screw you then, and it unpresses itself. So, in order to take care of that... Oh, that's real nice. Well, good news is we found Lanky's blueprint for the area. Sweet. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Alright, first off, we're going to grab Lanky's blueprint, and then we're going to grab that boulder. And we're going to pick it up with relative ease. And we're not going to be making crushing rocks seem such a breeze. Because it's completely unnecessary. And there we go. Another thing I wanted to mention is that I've also noticed that Lanky Kong also has a very long animation time for executing his special ability as well. It's almost as long, I think it's just about as long as Chunky Kong's ability. So that kind of stinks. But, oh well. Unfortunately, there's not much we can really do about speeding up animation times. There's really no way to skip out on them anyway. So that kind of sucks. Anyway, putting down this boulder on that switch will lift up some of the crystal doors. Also, there's lava. I believe that particular lava pit is a one-hit kill area, so if you jump in, you will die. And if you die here, nothing will happen, per se. I believe you'll just respawn at this entrance, but I can't say if that's absolutely true for sure. Let's go ahead and grab Donkey Kong's golden banana first. Then, we'll take a look at Diddy Kong's jetpack and see what it is we need to do with it. If I have to guess, it probably has to do with us flying up to a certain point and reaching a bonus barrel. Once again, this part of the game is quite unfamiliar to me since I haven't played this in so long. But either way, here we go. There's another golden banana for us. And I know I could probably disengage the invincibility and death warp. But is it really that much faster? Might be if you're in the speedrun like setting. Probably. Then again, maybe the game won't let you disengage the invincibility, the Strong Kong ability, even if you're on the lava itself, most likely due to the fact that, well, lava burns, it'll kill you. Okay. Well, I didn't quite mean to do that, but that works. Anyway. Hello, Jamar! I'm doing good. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see that you're here. Okay. Anyway, after flying up there... Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, Jamar, for the host. I highly appreciate that. Anyway, after flying up there, we'll find the musical pad, and after playing our guitar up there, we'll grab yet another golden banana for Diddy. Let's head into the next level right now. Those stubborn apes don't know when they're beat, but even they will have to admit that after they tangled with my fiery little pet. Oh, okay, he's apparently alive. Nothing can stop me now. Their island is doomed. Ah, there you are. I trust the Kongs I've been dealt with. Oh, it was awful, Master. Those horrible Kongs threw nasty barrels at me. Knocked me into the lava they did and sicked both my wings and one that got really big and punched me in the face. Look at my poor old nose. I want to go lie down now. I'm not feeling at all well. Sorry I couldn't read all the dialogue so quickly. But anyway, welcome to the next level, Crystal Caves. This particular level is pretty big. And we are getting pretty close towards endgame, so that is good news. We're so close to the end that it's not even funny. Of course, we still got quite a lot of things to do here. I believe Lanky has some bananas back here. Yep. I'm just gonna grab these real quick. Figure I might as well since they're right there at the level entrance. And Crystal Caves is quite an infamous place just due to the fact that it's so gosh diddly dang big. Yeah, I really did not like the rematch when I first spawned him either. when I was younger, just due to the fact that the battle arena sank at a certain point in the fight, as like he was getting absolutely desperate. Okay, that banana is for Donkey Kong. Okay then, good to know. Alrighty then. Might as well go ahead and grab that while I'm here within the general area. Honestly, it's not a bad idea to just try to grab any bananas that you see if you're right near a tag barrel. Grab the bananas, please. Thank you. That would be good. Uh-oh. Dramatic music. Well, that's the gimmick of this level and what makes this level so dang infamous. At certain points, not necessarily random points, but after a certain period of time passes, the cave will start shaking quite a bit, and I think stalactites, or are they stalagmites? I can never tell the difference between the two. But anyway, here's the event. Basically, a giant version of that guy is somewhere in this cave. And after a certain period of time passes, he'll make a stalactite fall from the ceiling. And because of that, they'll just be raining down at random intervals. Well, okay, maybe not completely random intervals, but even so, after a certain amount of time passes, expect stalactites to fall down. And you can tell that they're falling down easily by the sudden change in music. When the music changes, that means it's time to get moving and pray that a stalactite doesn't hit you and crush you. Thankfully, if you're inside places like here, then the stalactites, or stalagmites, whatever they are, they cannot hit you in here. Just only in the outside part of the cave, like in the main part of it. And like he stirred a potion here. Oh yeah, I believe you, and we need it anyway in order to complete that objective. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. But again, we'll be taking care of that very, very shortly. Well, okay, maybe not very, very shortly, but even so, once we get the ability, we'll be set for Fungi Forest for the most part. Again, we still have to complete the challenge itself, but it shouldn't be too bad. Speaking of which, let's grab that potion right now. It's your lucky day, Lanky. Somehow you played well enough to earn my next potion. Here you go. Pay up. And with that, we got the Orangutan Sprint. I can run faster than you, Lanky, even with K. Rool on my back. That's why this potion is a must. Jump into my barrel with your face on it, and you'll emerge like greased lightning. Just make sure you've got plenty of crystal coconuts. Otherwise, you are shit out of luck, buddy. Okay. And I believe we can re-enter Cranky's lab as Chunky and grab an ability for him as well. It's your lucky day! It's potion time! Hurry up, buddy! And with that, we got Gorilla Gone! Woo! What does it do? Do you do us a favor and use this one as often as possible, huh, Chunky? Stand on my pad with your face on it and press Z to turn invisible. Then we don't have to look at your ugly features. I'm not letting you have another potion yet. Come and see me on the next level. I wonder if anyone else has a potion here. I don't think anyone else does necessarily, but it's worth a look anyway. Let's check it out. Nope, nothing for Donkey. Then for Diddy, probably nothing new, but again, it's worth a look anyway. Nope. Funny enough, we're getting close to having our full moveset for every character in this entire game. Also, I was just in there with Lanky. I'm a doofus. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Alright, new potion for Tiny. What is it? It is Monkey Port. Another very rarely used ability, too. I'm really proud of this one, Tiny. If you stand on my path with your face on it and press Z, you'll be teleported to another location. And no more potions for you. Get out. All 3 power-ups. All 5 Kongs. Yep. I think I do. I believe I have all the power-ups for every Kong that I need to worry about here. It looks like we have another Barrel Blast course. Seems like we get at least 1 per level. I like that. And thankfully the Barrel course does not have a cutscene here. But it looks like this course does have multiple paths. And I completely screwed up. Dang it. Well then, let's try this again. Dang it. Man, that sucked. Oh well. Let's give this another go. And fire. Perfect. Uh-oh. Just slightly missed. Dang it. Man, that sucked. And we're back to square one. How was I able to get a green screen? Well, several playthroughs ago, I made the decision to purchase the Elgato retractable green screen. It's called the Elgato green screen, and I purchased it directly from Elgato's website. And what this thing is, it's a retractable green screen. So let me demonstrate what I need. And see that? Green screen on, green screen off. Very simple. I absolutely love this thing. Previously, I was using like a different sort of a green screen. It was one of those foldable green screens that are you can fold them and then unfold them for use if you really want to. I still have that one, although I think now, since I folded it a certain number of times, it's practically on its last legs. So, it's no longer going to be hanging out straight. Unlike this one. Unlike this green screen, which is a much better quality, it's better built, it's retractable, and it didn't really cost me an arm and a leg. Sure, there are other ones that are just like this out in the market, but this one is by far the cheapest at $150. Still, it is a big investment and not the cheapest thing in the world, but it's still cheaper than some of the other competitors out there who charge several $100s more for their own retractable green screens. I think I've seen one as high as about $500 to $600 or something, which is ridiculous. I could use that kind of money to buy myself a graphics card. And I completely missed the shot. Dang it. So, if you're looking to add a green screen to your streaming setup, I highly recommend the Elgato green screen. It's heavy at 20 pounds, but the convenience factor is what's true. It's what truly sells this thing. It's convenient, it's easy to set up, like easy as 1, 2, 3, quite literally, even a 2-year-old can do it. All you have to do is just detach the locks on the thing, or just unlock the latches, And afterwards, just pull right up. And after you're done, just push it right back down. And it's as simple as that. Hashtag not an ad. Even so, I love this green screen so much. It's also very easy to store and put away, unlike the previous green screen type that I've used. This one, I just push back down and close the case, put the latches back on, and afterwards I just set it down somewhere, put it away, until I need it again. And the thing is actually small enough to fit underneath a bed. That's how convenient this thing is. Okay, fire or miss. You know, it would have been hilarious if Donkey Kong landed in that barrel while the screen was transitioning. Wouldn't that have been something? Although I have seen some pretty hilarious glitches during this playthrough so far, and each one has become a stream highlight. So maybe this one will give me one as well. Who knows? Only one way to find out. Okay, fire. I think yep, slightly too far to the right. Dang it! Another thing worth pointing out when it comes to the green screen effect, what also helps sell a really good green screen is a really good webcam to complement it. The webcam I'm currently using is known as the Logitech C922. You could get away with the Logitech C920, and I believe it'll deliver just as good of a quality as the C922, but the reason why I got the C922 is because at the time that I purchased it, it was cheaper than the C920. And this webcam, dang it, just too high. Too high into the air. When I purchased the webcam, at the time, I purchased it on Amazon, and with it, it came with like a 6-month trial of XSplit Premium. I have not redeemed it yet because I've been sticking with OBS. I've had better experiences with OBS as opposed to XSplit. And with XSplit, you have to pay for all the premium features, and most of the premium features are essential features, like being able to create multiple scenes, and also having good audio quality, and also commercial use. That's another big one as well. Like, if you make any sort of revenue whatsoever for your streams, you need a commercial license from XSplit in order to monetize content at all for any of your streams. With OBS, you don't need to worry about that. That is not a thing. With OBS, and even with the new Streamlabs OBS, you don't need to worry about that whatsoever. Oh shoot. Yep, too far to the left. Dang it! I will say this barrel blasting course is definitely the longest and also the most difficult course yet. There's a lot that can go wrong, and if it does, you have to restart the entire course all over again. And it can happen quite often. Haven't had this much trouble like I'm having now. I agree. These barrel blasting courses can be really difficult to navigate through, especially considering the fact that the aiming reticle can sometimes move incredibly quickly, and also the hitboxes are not very generous when it comes to these barrels. If you happen to miss just slightly, if you happen to be off-center when you're trying to shoot in the next barrel, Even if you touch the barrel, it will not count. You have to be dead center, otherwise you're going straight through. There we go. Oh man, I thought I was slightly too far to the left. Shit, man! Ah, just slightly too high. That was dumb. Wait, I took damage? Wait, what the hell happened? How did I take damage? Perhaps because I smacked into the wall and then somehow landed on some sort of sloped surface. It counted as being way too high in the air. So that's how I took damage? Glitches. There's so many in this game that it's not even funny. Of course, they're not comparable to, say, Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, but still, it's definitely one of the glitchier games I played. Okay. Damn it! Again, too far to the left. I really wish these hitboxes were just slightly bigger. Although it wouldn't make much sense, but in the grand scheme of things, that would definitely make these barrel blasting courses much easier. Okay. Ah, damn it! Again, that seems like a huge problem with me. I always seem to blast too far to the right or too far to the left, or even too high up. Damn it. That was too late. Wouldn't it have been hilarious if, it really depends on how I'm feeling. And, when I do swear, I will let everyone know I am swearing. Though I have been trying to tone down on my swearing. Though there are instances where I do slip up, especially when I'm getting really mad at things. That's when the rage really comes out. And when it does, F-bombs will drop like mad. Usually that happens when it comes to playing minigames like Beaver Bother, which thank God that is not gonna be happening for a long period of time. At least I hope not. Okay, wait and fire. Damn it! Just slightly too high. Again! Usually if I do swear, it's typically very mild. Using simple, less bad words like damn or even ass. Or even hell. That works too. And that was bullshit. Bullshit. I went through the cannon again. All because I was not dead center. See what I mean about the bad hit detection? Although that was my fault, I was slightly off target. Even so, though, it's still ridiculous. Okay, seriously, how long have I been on this damn cannon course? I would say for like the past half hour. Although I don't think it's been that long. Still, it's been a decent chunk of time. Ah, man. I was a little too antsy there. Wait. What? Why did I warp back to the beginning of the level? Okay, someone clip that. Another strange glitch has occurred in Donkey Kong 64. Just another day in the world of DK64. Glitches! I think what happened was I triggered a wrong warp. How did that happen? Please, someone explain that to me. How did I trigger a wrong warp in the Barrel Blast course? Whatever. At least it's not that far. Even so, that's still annoying. Really, really annoying. So, let's say around the 110 mark. Yeah, how did that happen? Again, I have no idea. Definitely gonna make a highlight of that. Now, let's try this again. That glitch never happened before. I know, right? Maybe the game was like, you know, you have been at this for well over 100 times already, so you know what? Screw you. You're going back to the beginning of the level. That or I fired out of bounds somehow. Oh, who knows? Still, that was pretty funny. Inconvenient? Yes. Funny? Yes. Most definitely. Okay. There. I think I can also pause buffer as well if I need to. Yeah, definitely. I really should try doing that. Although pause buffering doesn't really help all that much. Well, it does help a little bit at the very least. Though, not quite enough. Oh. Damn it. Come on, man. We can do this. We can do this course. It's not that difficult. It's not freaking rocket science here. God, at least this is nothing in comparison to Bloodborne. I've actually tried playing through the game. Well, not recently, but more so several months ago. I've tried playing through it, and in all honesty, that game is just way, way too hard. And yeah, it came from the same people who made the Dark Souls games. So I can definitely say I played a Dark Souls-like game. Maybe not a Dark Souls game, but still close enough. God damn it. Again, it just seems like some cannons I have a problem with firing too high, too low, too far to the left, too far to the right. Basically everything in between. Fire. I really should take my time on these. There we go. Oh, man. Oh! Made it! Oh, sweet Jesus! Busy Barrel Barrage. Time for a nice shooting minigame. How? Wait. Excuse me? It's like, delayed hit much? Oh man. Well then. Let's try that again. Again, I was shooting the shit out of him. What am I playing? Call of Duty developed by Sledgehammer Games? No, this is freaking DK64. One of the glitchiest games on the N64. Okay, so for this variation of this minigame, there are more enemies that are going to be spawning in. They'll be spawning in more frequently, and you must survive for 1 full minute. It also doesn't help that bullets do not come from the center of the screen, so it's actually slightly to the right.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Oh my god, yes! I remember that! That evil bonus stage in Glover. That was horrible. Probably the worst run, worst bonus level in existence. And, oh my god, why does this bastard keep hitting me? How is he hitting me? Even though I'm clearly shooting the SOB, he's still hitting me. Perhaps I need to go for him first. That would make sense. And this is one of these minigames that I really wish I had a turbo controller. Otherwise, this would be so much easier. And a lot less energy would be needed for a minigame like this. What? How did he miss? That guy missed too? Never mind. Damn it! Ah, that sucked. Man, damn this game. It seems like these guys are now taking like 3 hits to kill minimum now. And sometimes if they're in really close range, even if you shoot them square in the head, they still don't die. They just take the hit like as if it was freaking Call of Duty. Like nothing happened. And I hit the wrong guy first. I really wish you didn't have to make it so you're absolutely flawless. Like maybe instead of having to not get hit at all, maybe only allow like 2 or 3 hits. That would make things so much easier, but no. I got completely swarmed.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Is it me, or does it seem like the hit detection for this weapon seem to be completely busted? Like if it, if you... Oh, no, damn it. If the enemy is too close, then even if you do shoot him, it's not gonna count. Like, what's that about? Oh, come on! That shot him like 3 damn times! God. God, again! I bet you 20 bucks this was developed by Sledgehammer Games. This particular minigame was. JK. We all know that's not true. Still. Did you see that shit? God! Taking that shit like a champ! I get the fact that he was too close, but still. It shouldn't matter like how close the enemy is to you. You should still be able to shoot the SOB no matter what. Also, Sodus. Sodus is our newest follower. Thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay here. Right now, we are working on shooting a bunch of crocodiles with shit hit detection. And also using a semi-auto weapon. Not fun. Especially if the enemy gets too close, then you are absolutely screwed. No matter how many times you shoot them, even if they're in point-blank range, it will not count. No matter how hard you frickin' fire! No matter how many times you fire at them, it still will not count. Come on, man! 2 shots, and he still lived.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Hell, he didn't even flinch. How many shots was that? I would say about 10. 10 shots. And yet he still lived and nothing happened. Oh my god, are you serious? With that bullshit? Oh dear. God almighty. Again, at least 5 shots to the face, nothing happened. How did he miss? And how did he take those hits like a damn champ? That's basically this minigame in a nutshell. Everyone takes bullets like it's freaking, like I'm shooting chickens or feathers. Heck, chickens are more effective than shooting freaking coconuts at people. God damn it. I will say this, at least the fire rate for the weapon for this minigame is about as fast as your trigger finger. So if you have a really good trigger finger for this, then by all means, go to town. But again, if you're someone like me who doesn't have such a good trigger finger, you're going to be in trouble. Come on, again with that bullshit! Shoot him a million times, nothing happens. Ah! Oh man.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Well, hopefully we'll get through this soon. It's just, again, this damn minigame is just so damn frustrating because, again, if the enemy gets too close to you, then the hit detection breaks all. It breaks into a million goddamn pieces. Like, literally, no matter how many shots you pour into these freaking crocodiles, they will not die if they're up in point-blank range. I guess in order to really get the kill on them, you have to hit them center mass. Even in point-blank range, which is absolute bullshit. Like, seriously, why do the arms not count? It doesn't make sense. It's a freaking coconut! Coconuts are pretty dang big. They're about the size of softballs. Actually, they're bigger. They're bigger than softballs. About 1.5 times about the size. And, again, only takes the hit in the center. That's bullshit. See what I mean? Oh, damn it. Oh, I didn't see you spawn. What the fuck? Did you see that? God, I unloaded a pound of fucking lead on that ass. And yet he still lived. Probably because I was shooting him in the arm. That still should have counted. God, what the hell? Gee, seriously, what the F? Again, shot him in the freaking chest. Nothing happens because he was too close. I'm guessing this game expects you to fire like so damn fast at over 400 rounds per minute. I am dead serious. That's what the game expects you to do. How many shots? How many shots was that?
Welcome to bonus stage.
I would say about 10 or 15. And yet he still took it like a goddamn champ. Because he was in his attacking animation. That is bullshit. Oh, hi. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Oh, come the fuck on, man! Maybe you leave this in the biggest fail during editing. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Maybe I'll make a little montage of biggest fails in this entire goddamn minigame. That wouldn't be a bad idea. That'll be fun. I think I'll do that. I'll probably take care of that sometime after our Smash Brothers match this evening. Just seems like you gotta fire like a goddamn madman at over 1,000 rounds per minute if they're at point-blank ranges in order to pound them with enough frickin' coconut lead. The bullshit is real, folks. The bullshit is real. In fact, why do we even use a coconut gun? Give Donkey Kong a goddamn sniper rifle and he'll bloop everyone to death! Bloop, 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 bloop. Just need to watch the southern quadrant for the most part. God damn it! Seriously, screw this game! Fire! 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 Don't let them through! And they got through! God damn it! Ah! Oh, hi. Seriously, fuck this game!
Welcome to bonus stage.
I am so damn tired of playing this damn minigame. I've been mashing the damn bait button for like the past half hour. So many shots in the face and nothing happens. Because fuck this game. Maybe I'll get a better coconut gun than the supply drops. No. Maybe. Oh my god! He took at least 20 goddamn coconuts to the face.
Welcome to bonus stage.
20 goddamn shots. You take care of the South Crony, then the Northern, then the Southern. Southern cronies are definitely the hardest to hit because they appear in your blind spot. Okay, how many shots was that? Anyone keeping track? Anyone keeping track of how many shots it took? Seriously, how many freaking shots was that? I would say about 10 or 15. How are you not dead? Jesus, flip. Oh shit! Jesus Christ! How many? I believe I fired at least 50 goddamn coconuts at the bastard! And yet he still lived! God damn it, man! Oh, this game is just so goddamn busted! Ah, Jesus Christ!
Welcome to bonus stage.
Okay, let's go again. Jesus Christ on the mother effing bicycle! Oh my God, man. Oh my God. I've been at this for nearly 20 goddamn minutes, and that was only the first golden banana. Oh, that was awful. God damn it, man. Oh, I tell you, that is something else. That was probably one of the worst minigames I've ever played. And I actually like that minigame. It's a lot of fun. It's just that variation is probably the worst one out of all of them. Oh dear. More crap. God damn it. I hate that. Just accidentally slip off and fall into the frickin' water below. Not fun. Not a fun time. But again, at least the minigame is finally cleared. It's finally over. And I don't know if we're going to be playing that particular minigame ever again. And if we do, it's probably going to be a good long time from now at the very least. So, at least it's finally done and over with. Okay, so even if you're inflated or begin inflating, you're not invincible. That makes sense, because, well, hello, you're kind of making yourself vulnerable in that aspect. Okay, just need you now. That way we can finally bust open this gosh diddly dang door, or this crystallized barricade. And there we go. There might be something over here for Chunky to do. Well, there kind of is, but... Ah, I see. I see what we gotta do here. If I don't miss. Wait, that's still not being destroyed? What the F? I don't get it. Either way. Looks like it's time to take care of a little bit of banana collecting for Donkey for right now. And I'm perfectly okay with that. There's a lot of running around when it comes to this place. It's quite huge, probably one of the largest levels in the entire game. I can't quite remember which one is the largest though. I think it's the next level, which I believe is called Gloomy Castle or something? Creepy Castle? I can't remember off the top of my head, but we'll find out the level names soon enough. Maybe not within this play session because of how long that frickin' minigame took, but still. We'll find out sometime. Phew. Again, that frickin' gun minigame was absolute batshit insanity right there. Probably one of the worst I've ever experienced in this entire game period. And I played Beaver Baller multiple times. And that minigame is awful because how broken the freaking minigame is. Creepy Castle. Okay. Alright. I thought I had the right idea. Alright. Anyway, this particular location here holds a banana for Diddy Kong. And I believe I'm at just the right height to shoot the frickin' banana. There we go, the balloon. There we go. Now, you may be wondering, where does that warp panel take you to? Well, we kind of need to find the fourth one in order to find out. But for right now, though, I do believe there is something else we can definitely do. And that is right over here. In hindsight, oh, I see. I should have continued flying with Diddy Kong's jetpack. Oops. Oh well. Right. If you have noticed, there's like a crystallized igloo, and at the very, very top, like way up high in the air, you may have noticed a DK star ring. Well, guess what we're going to be doing? Flying through it. We're going to be flying through it at least a couple of times. Or at the very least once, just so it's activated. Alrighty then. I noticed that there are quite a good chunk of bananas for Diddy Kong here. Again, it's just reaching them can sometimes be a pain due to the control scheme. If you're not able to grasp the controls of Diddy Kong's jetpack, this can be a really overly sensitive experience. And you'll be wasting a lot of crystal coconuts just trying to fly to the right locations at the right time. And there's warp panel number 3. Nice. Now then, I believe we want to grab Tiny Kong first. As you can see, there is a golden banana within that crystallized igloo. Well, for whatever reason, we cannot access that by normal means. So we need to utilize Tiny's new ability of teleportation. As saliva drips down my throat. Now then, how do we get over there? Well, that is a pretty dang good question. I still have my guide pulled up and I can always look that up, but I feel like now's not really the best time to do that. Right now, it's time to play everyone's favorite game. This. Okay, screw it. I'm just gonna wait. Okay, that was dumb. Dang it! That's one thing about this guy who is really, really annoying. If you happen to get hit by him, then he takes away 2 pieces of melon. Like half a melon gone in a single hit. That absolutely sucks. But With the power of either music or crystal coconuts, whatever you prefer. Either way. Okay, now for this little task, this challenge. The challenge for this is you need to hit this target multiple times. You need to hit it until I think eventually it disappears. The target is constantly on the move, and the more times you hit it, the more it shrinks. However, if you're not dead center, then the hit does not count, and so you lose. Well, shit. If you happen to fail the minigame, unfortunately, Crosshair appears, and you have 10 seconds to make your leave. If you don't leave the area, then Crosshair will kill you. And if he hits you, then I believe within this location, it's a one-hit kill. There we go. Wow. Second shot. Just what I'd like to see. Phew. Damn, that took forever. Well, okay, maybe not. Oh, hello. What do we have here? A banana fairy. Okay, let's grab this or nearly die. There we go. And I believe the fairy, if you happen to capture it on film, she will heal you completely. Maybe? Yes, she does. Good. Damn. Talk about unfair. What a long-ranged weapon. Very annoying weapon to deal with, too. So stupid. Whatever. At least the task is done for now. Okay. I wasn't sure whose splat that was, but in actuality, it's Chunky's. You may be wondering, how do we get to it? Well, we kind of need to jump on top of the igloo. And the easiest way to take out the Kersplat, is to use the power of music. Jump on the igloo. I said jump on the igloo, and not fall. And he's gone. Dang it. Oh well. I'll just wait for him to respawn and then kill him again. Come on. I know you want to spawn. Oh dear, not this again. And all... Okay, seriously, why won't you respawn? Any other time I would leave the area, you would respawn. Oh, there you are, finally. Damn. There we go. He's done. Phew! At least that's taken care of now. I believe one of these doors has a instrument for Chunky, though I could be wrong on that. Nope. Okay. And thankfully, even if the stalactites are falling, if you activate the power of your musical instrument, then you'll be invincible for its entire duration. So that's good news. Oh. Oh dear. What do we have here? Oh my! This is random. This is not good. And he's pretty much done for. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so say hello to one of the more unique enemies in this game. Just walking fireballs. Apparently, these things are easily destroyable. Like, seriously, it's fire! It's living fire! How is this even possible? But I think if too many of the fireballs reach the TNT barrel, it'll detonate and kill this poor soul. Gee, thanks, Chunky. Don't worry about me now. I'm good to go. I am not too sure, but it just seems like this rabbit, I believe we'll be seeing him again quite soon. Definitely not looking forward to that. And thank God Crosshair is not anywhere to be seen. Seriously, why hasn't that rabbit made this escape yet? I don't get it. Why is he still just sitting there going, yippee! Yippee! I get it. You're happy that you're free. Now make a run for it, you doofus. Is it really that difficult to do? Seriously, what the F? Oh. Okay. Okay. I can always use more coins. Not that I really need them anymore, but even so, it's still good to hold on to them. Just in case. Right. Donkey's next. Funny enough, he has bananas all around this crystallized igloo. I seriously wonder why this or all the igloos in this entire level for that matter, why are they all made of crystal? I get the fact that this is called Crystal Caves, but still, kind of a weird architecture design. Diamonds and crystals are not exactly that easily craftable. Or are they? I'm not exactly someone who knows jewelry like the back of my hand or anything, so I can't say if they're really that easily craftable. Oh boy. Say hello to everyone's favorite little game. The rotating maze of death. Anyway, our first task, and really only task within this entire section, is to get through this maze. And first banana medal of the level goes to Donkey. Anyway, this maze right here is a very unique maze. Once we head inside, the maze will start rotating. What's even worse is that if you touch the walls, it takes one whole melon away, which means it can very easily kill you. Thankfully though, if you do happen to die, God forbid, then you'll just respawn at the entrance of the room. So it's not all that bad, but it's still annoying nonetheless. And the maze is pretty long too, though there are some precautions that you can take while traversing through the maze. Like for instance, if you really want to cheese it, you can use the invincibility frames of your instruments to go through the walls of the maze as it's rotating. But I believe the strategy for this maze is once you enter, you kind of want to follow it in whatever direction that it's spinning. If you, really, I did not even touch the wall there, and yet, bullshit. Of course. I really wish I could use Strong Kong for this, but no, I think that would make things a little too cheap. Alright, let's see what happens if I do this. Well, it worked. I went through the wall, but after I finished playing the instrument, I still died. Dang it. So if you're trapped in the wall during the musical play session, then of course you will take the L. Just like that. Dang it. I don't know if you can expand your life here. I believe you can. Now that I think about it, I think you can. Well, that was pointless. God damn it! Screw this damn maze! It's amazing that this maze even exists and it deals so much goddamn damage. Seriously, like, why? Why does it take one whole melon away just for a hit? Oh man, I was so close that time. Okay, so in actuality, this is not a maze per se, it's more so like a gauntlet of death. Excessive number of caps. Sorry about that, Jamar. I have Nightbot set up if someone is typing in too many caps all at once, then Nightbot will time out the user. Usually it lasts for about a couple of seconds, and I think if it happens too often, then Nightbot will ban that user from the chat. I'm not sure. Ah, I thought I could cheese it there. Nope, not quite yet. Almost did, though. Ah! Almost made it to the center of the room. Dang it. Yeah, I hate this room too. Again, just try to be careful on the caps. If you enter too many all at once in the same sentence, then you will get kicked or timed out from the chat for at least a little bit. Shit. God damn it. Damn this room. Seriously, F this room. I wonder if there's a strong calling barrel in the very back of this room. It would be hilarious if there was, and I just don't see it. I mean, there are crystal coconuts here, so perhaps there is. It's worth a look. At least real quick. Although, again, I don't think there is one here. That would make things far too cheap. Yeah, nope. You gotta do this the old-fashioned way by going through the maze or cheat things out. Never got this far, huh, Jacob? Okay, really? Where were my iframes? What the hell, game? God damn it. What also doesn't help with the fact that this maze rotates is the fact that the camera is also kind of bad. It's really badly placed in this little gauntlet. And also the hit detection is also kind of broken. Clip that! I am the cheapest son of a bitch on this site, I swear. I'm going through them all. Like Donkey Kong is a ghost. Oh my god. Okay. That's done. Moving on to the next one. Next call. Still, that was absolutely hilarious. Okay, let's see what's in Lanky's room. Well, looks like we're trapped in here, at least until the room is complete. And it's filled with beavers! What can I say? Leave it to beaver! Although that's kind of too easy. Perhaps I need to kill all the beavers. Maybe not. Ah, I see. This is kind of a small miniature enemy gauntlet. You need to kill all the enemies in the room, and once you do so, some platforms will appear. And so we can leave if we really want to. Oh, man. Can't wait to check out that clip later. I cheated. Yep. That about sums it up. I definitely cheated. All because I gave the game's hit detection the middle finger. Okay, what? Why am I not ascending? What, do I have a leak? Okay. There we go. Excellent. At least that's done. So that is sweet. Lanky's room is probably the easiest room I have been through up until this point. Like, holy guacamole. Just saying. It's a fun time. That was definitely the most fun room I've been through. Although I did have the right idea when it came to Donkey Kong's room of going through the wall. I was thinking maybe I would use my instrument to just glitch on through and use the iframes, the invincibility frames, to my advantage maybe. But the game had other plans. It had a different plan, and it worked out in the end anyway. Whoop. Have you ever had that feeling that's like there's some sort of loogie trapped in the back of your throat? Yeah, I just had that feeling. Oh boy. Looks like we got a fun room. Okay. In this room, we have 50 seconds to complete this little task. What we have to do is pick up barrels in the right order. And that was the wrong one. Dang it. The numbers are clearly labeled 1 through 5, or 1 through 6. Here's number 4. If you pick up the right barrel and reveal the correct number in the sequence, then the barrel does not respawn. However, if you pick up the wrong barrel and throw it, then what happens is the barrel just simply respawns. And there we go. That's done. Now we just need to grab this balloon and get out. If I can shoot it. If I can anticipate where it's going to go. Okay, it's probably at its slowest point around here. There we go. Thank God that's over. And that's basically this entire crystallized igloo. Hooray! It's done. Now there's still the matter of completing the rest of this place. We still have quite a lot of work to do, and this is only the first part of Crystal Caves. We still got quite a long ways to go, folks. We still have another half of the cave to explore yet. And we still need to do something about that stalactite issue that keeps raining down from the sky. But before we begin heading over towards the left-hand side of the cave, we're first off going to head on over here, switch to tiny, and head into that tiny little hole. Reason why? Because there's something over there that I want to investigate. It's not a bad idea to follow your intuition every now and again. Sometimes you may find something good. And sometimes you may not. Who knows? Only one way to find out. And that is to just follow your gut, listen to what it has to say, and then complete what you have to do in here. And in here we have a bonus barrel. And also in here we have Chunky's, another Chunky balloon. Now it's time for Crazy Kong Clamor. That works. Once again, pause buffering can be beneficial to you if you time it right. Like, just as the screen is transitioning, just as the screen is beginning to transition and light back up, look and see where this banana spawns and then fire at it. And there we go. That is how you cheese this minigame. Sometimes, after everything that we've been through, especially with today's session, cheesing it is not the worst offending thing I could have done with this game. Trust me. Oh boy. Alrighty. Now that that's done, I can finally grab Chunky and grab his next balloon. Then after that, we should be able to head on off to the next part of Crystal Caves. Hopefully we can do something about this stalactite issue soon. Which we should. We should be able to do so soon. It's just going to take some time to get there, that's for sure. Quite a while. That's the wrong panel, but... oh well, it's right here at the very least. Ow! Okay, apparently the stalactites can still rain in here. That's weird. Usually that doesn't happen, but apparently it can still happen, and it does so rather frequently, which is stupid. Absolutely stupid. Oh well. That's okay. Again, we're going to be taking care of this soon. Hashtag soon. Copyrighted. Dang it. It seems like the worst time for the stalactites to fall down and rain down on you is definitely when you're swimming in the water, especially underwater. That's when it's at its absolute worst. And the reason I say this is because you're kind of defenseless when underwater, and plus, if it hits you, you're kind of stuck in like a recovering animation for at least a few minutes, for about a few seconds. I was going to say a few minutes, but in actuality, that's not the case. Ooh, hello, what do we have up here? Well, we have a funky shop and also something else here. You see this castle on the left? This is a very infamous castle. And we'll be taking care of that next. Right now, though, I want to go to the funky shop. And the reason why I want to go here is because I believe an ammo upgrade is available for everyone. Right? Take a look at this ammo belt, Lanky. All you Kong dudes get to carry more ammo. Just 5 coins. I take it you're up for it? Hell yeah, gimme. And with that, we got the second ammo belt. Okay, Lanky, you're now maxed out at 200 shots. Alright, cool. Now we can hold up to 200 ammo. 200 shots of all of our weaponry. For everyone, including Lanky Kong. Which is sweet. Anyway. Time to begin this. Okay, maybe not here per se, but definitely within this general vicinity. Believe it or not, this castle does have a second entrance, and it's actually located on the roof of this place. Oh, hello, who are you? Hey, Lanky, it's not much fun being stuck in this pokey igloo, so I've made up a game to pass the time. If I don't play soon, I'll die of boredom. How about it, buddy? Sounds good. Let's play. See those tiles? Turn as many over to show your face as possible. Yippee! Let's go! Alright, so in this minigame, you need to essentially cover more tiles than your opponent. You have 60 seconds to cover as many tiles as you possibly can, and whoever has the most tiles covered wins. Although at this point, it looks like I'm getting my butt handed to me on a silver platter. If you tie with your opponent for some reason, then I believe the opponent still wins by default. Oh my god. It just seems like this damn animation takes forever to complete. And if you miss any of these tiles whatsoever, then unfortunately, it's almost like game over for you. It really sucks. It really does. And it looks like I lost. Yep. Damn it. I like this game. What fun! Can we play again, please? Sure. Let's try that again. Okay, let's go again. What sucks about this minigame in particular is that the opponent starts with an advantage. Plus he has a faster smash recovery. So his ground pounds come in that much faster than Lanky Kong's. So maybe it's wiser to just hold off on buying the Super Simian Slam upgrade until you complete this minigame, because the first ability... Oh, dang it! The first smash ability allows you to execute the smash faster. Okay. I wonder if there's a way for me to flip over these tiles faster. I don't think there is. And if you flip over one of your own tiles, it'll just go to your opponent. And that sucks. Just like this minigame. And what sucks even more is that you can only flip over one tile at a time. And I still lost. When the minigame ends, after the timer runs out, even if you flip over additional tiles, whatever the state of the game was, gonna leave. Oh, alright. Well, you could always pull my stream right back up on your computer if you have it turned on, and if anything, you could also plug in your tablet as well and charge it while also watching the stream. But if you really have to go, that's fine with me. Thank you for stopping by. Hope to play against you this evening in Smash Brothers. Alright. So let's go after this minigame again. Alright, so the strategy for this minigame is a pretty simple one. Just noticed this now, but whatever tile this guy flips over, you should flip over that tile as well. This way you have the majority win. It's a pretty simple strategy, if you can execute it properly, and not glitch it so you don't hit a single tile at all, even though you hit multiple tiles. Just saying. That's stupid. And done. I win. I win. Haha, there we go. Oh no, it took me days to think of that game, and you beat me. You're not my friend anymore. Take your winnings and leave. Jeez, what an ass. But anywho, the deed is done. Thank God it is over. Alrighty. Now it's time for the real fun to begin with this frickin' minigame. Anyway, you have 30 seconds to get to the roof opening, and you can get up here by means of Lanky's inflation ability. Inflate yourself all the way up to the top like a balloon and just drop right on in. And here we go. Say hello to this jerkwad. Oh, it's only you, Lanky. Well, if you can beat me to the bottom of my slide and collect 50 coins, I suppose you can have my golden banana. Use the stick to steer, push forward to speed up, pull back to slow down, press A to jump. Ready? Off we go then. This minigame, you are required to have Lanky's super speedy ability. And you need to be sure to grab it at the very start and not screw up. You also have to sit through a lecture. This ability uses your crystal coconuts. Cancel the move. I get it. Thanks. Oddly enough, when you first use the ability, you are given a lecture no matter the situation. So if you're in the middle of a race, it's wise to just simply get the lecture done and then restart the race from there. Besides, it was well warranted a reset anyway because I screwed up and missed the barrel. But with Lanky's ability, which uses crystal coconuts, and this is very rarely used by the way, what this ability does, it allows Lanky Kong to become essentially Sonic the Hedgehog. In other words, he gets to move super fast. But the problem with the ability is that it does drain your crystal coconuts very quickly. Get out of my way, you stupid freaking bug! Thankfully, the ability still persists, and your crystal coconut counter is not displayed for the duration of the race. Oh, you bitch! Ah, I get it, I know. That is just mean. Absolutely mean. And that was stupid. Why didn't I long jump? What the F? I wonder if running on your hands is actually faster than it is, doing things like this. I don't think so. Thankfully, the sliding part isn't the worst part of the race. The worst part is definitely trying to get in front of the damn beetle and stay in front. And also collecting the 50 coins required for the race in order to win. Even if you do win the race and you don't collect enough coins, she'll still laugh in your face. Being like, oh, even though you beat me, I'm still not giving you the golden banana because you did not collect enough coins. Boo-hoo. Screw you. And race me again. Jerk. What also doesn't help is ice physics will constantly battle you. Excuse me? Excuse me, game? What the hell? Is it because I got hit I lost momentum? That should not even matter. It honestly shouldn't. Oh, come on! I went through it! I went through the goddamn barrel. Ah, screw this game. And if you miss any coins during the segments where you have to run on your hands, don't even bother going back for them. You just do not have time. This beetle is incredibly fast. She is one fast freak. One fast bug. And she just slides on her back the entire way through. Okay, bull crap. I call bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Ah, man. Here we go again. If you really want to ensure yourself that you're going to get in the barrel, be sure you're aiming dead center, jump into the air, and then push the B button. That way you can give yourself a little extra distance. A little extra distance coverage. So that way you can easily go right on through. Camera! What the hell was that? Why did it swing backwards? All because... Just because of that, I really lost some serious time and speed. Okay, maybe some jumps it's not really necessary to jump. And you should just let the ramps do its work for you. Like here. Here's a good example. You freaking jerk! Shut me down right in the air. I just can't seem to get past that stupid jump. Damn it, man. Screw this game sometimes, I swear. Alright, I'm gonna try this on the Wii U gamepad, and maybe it'll work out better. But knowing me though, it probably won't. There's the camera going on ape shit again. Screw this stupid camera, I swear. Come on, come on, come on. Excuse me, game. What the F was that? Seriously, screw this damn game. Fun fact, this particular race, for some weird reason, probably due to the reflective surfaces of the ice, the game lags quite a lot here. But on the Virtual Console version, that has been eliminated. So you don't need to worry about lag whatsoever, so you can get through this race that much faster. Like, it's especially slow at the very start, just due to the ice. And the ice and the effect that it has, being so reflective. So shiny, reflective. And because of that, it drops the frame rate. Okay, worth it. Worth taking the hit there. If I can get in front of that stupid freaking beetle. Man. Seriously, I hate that noise. One of the worst noises in video game history. Right there. That stupid goddamn beetle. Seriously, why? Why does this stupid beetle have to have the most annoying voice in video game history? Like, one of the most annoying. And I've heard very annoying voices. One that really comes to mind is definitely from Sin and Punishment, which is another game I do own on the Virtual Console. I may play through that sometime. Though, not anytime soon. Out of my way. Go, 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 go. Damn it! I thought I could maybe just jump that gap, but I guess not. Even if you're speeding at the speed of sound, you're just not gonna make the gap. So you have to hit the gap on either the left or right hand side, and then jump again immediately after. Seriously, what the F? What the F is that about? No clue. It's dumb. It's stupid, just like this race. And just like the frickin' host. She is the worst. I swear to God. That works. I don't care. Out of my way. Just take a sharp right and move straight on till morning. God damn it. Perhaps I need to slow down when I get to that point, even if it's just a little bit, just so I can make it to that platform and then speed up again. Perhaps that's what I need to do. I don't know. Just can't seem to make it past that point. I always die in that frickin' death trap. I really wish this was kind of like Mario Kart, where if you fall off the course, it's not necessarily the end of the world. You just simply return to the course, even if it's at a later point. Like, you just lose a couple of coins in return. Seriously, why can't it be like that? Ah, whatever. Not making restore points here. We're doing this the old-fashioned way, from beginning to end, no matter what happens. Okay, that works. Oh boy, now we get to the fun part. We just need to choose the right path as we go about this section and try not to fall off the slide. Don't be afraid to slow down, even if it means falling behind, even if it's just a little bit. God, this stupid beetle can go tuck itself in bed, and I still lost. Damn it! It probably would have beaten me anyway at the finish line, because it's just so damn fast on the ground. What really sucks about this race is because you have to collect 50 coins over the course of the entire race, and also the fact that if you hit the beetle while it's spinning, you lose 3 coins every time. That's annoying. What's also annoying is sometimes if you're going too fast in the first section and you fall down onto the first slide, the camera freaks out. And so you'll lose time because of that too. We have a new follower! It is Zach San! Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay here. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue with this god-awful frickin' race. Okay, for this section, kind of want to speed through this, jump, and miss. God damn it! Alright, I'm gonna try the classic controller again. Don't want to deal with this any more than I have to. I swear these minigames can sometimes be an absolute frickin' train wreck. An absolute nightmare. This is one of those minigames that are considered one of the hardest in the entire game. The second race against the frickin' athletic beetle. I'm gonna say that she is athletic because she's wearing a sweatband. She looks like she's wearing a couple of sweatbands on the couple of her limbs and even her head. So, let's say that. She's an athletic beetle who loves racing and running around. And even sliding on her shell. Is it me, or do you go faster if you jump while sliding on the ice? Don't bullshit me. That works. Although I've missed a lot of coins throughout the course of the entire race. Hopefully I can make up here. Get out of my way, you freaking beetle jerk wad. Is the game slowing down, or is it just me? Damn it! 1 coin short! All because I had to miss the last coin in the end. One of the first coins after exiting the tunnel. Just because I was trying to regain some ground after sliding. Damn it, man. We should definitely have this minigame in the bag soon. I can feel it. It's just there are some instances that it's worth slowing down in, and a lot of times you want to speed up as much as humanly possible. Like here, especially for these death-defying jumps. Okay, time for death-defying jump number 2, which is the hardest part of the course. Out of my way, you beetle jerk wad. Whoa. She almost sniped me, and I almost fell. My god, turn when I say turn! Okay. Bitch! Still 1 coin short. Ugh, this stupid goddamn beetle! I swear to Christ! All because she just managed to get in front of me at the worst possible time. It also doesn't help that the ice physics are just absolutely terrible. What also is terrible is the camera. The camera also loves to play tricks on you and completely screw you over during the first hole because it loves to flip. Loves to flip out and flip in the opposite direction, causing you to lose speed. Just because of that. Really? I just ran into her and I still lost coins. What the F? Oh god. What the hell was that? Man, screw this game. Oh my god, this damn beetle. I am going to boil it and eat it. Eventually. If I catch you, I will eat you. And I will savor it. And I don't like bugs either. I don't like eating bugs. Just saying. It's just disgusting. But I may make an exception and try eating you. I'll throw you in a deep fryer and fry your ass. And maybe even set you on fire if I feel like it. I want to watch you squirm, watch you scream in agony as I boil you alive. Oh, you freaking bitch! Shot me down again. And yes, you do slow down slightly if you run into her. So, if that happens and you're in the air, you are going to die. And that absolutely blows. Damn this frickin' minigame. Let's go again. What would be nice if, even if the camera would freak out, if the controls were not gonna lock up and allow me to frickin' turn. Okay. Hate this part right here. And of course, the bitch had to slap me across the face and send me flying across the room. God damn it. That jump is the absolute worst jump in the entire course. Because if you hit it at just the wrong way, then the game's gonna be like F you and send you flying to your doom. Especially if you hit the corner. Especially if you hit the corner of the next corridor. Seriously. It's just that awful. I don't know why it seems like sometimes the camera freaks out and flips on you, and sometimes it doesn't, even if you're doing the same exact actions that caused it to flip before. I don't get it. This game can be really weird. And I've seen some weird stuff. Especially with today's session, that's for sure. Off we go. Fuck you. You stupid goddamn beetle! Ugh. Oh my god, are you serious? There's no way I can get the coins now. Yep, might as well say screw it. Just fall and die. god, I've lost at least 15 coins to her just because of that shit. Oh my god. This level, this minigame blows me down. Blows me down and I get knocked down. And then I get up again. Ain't no one gonna keep me down. Even if I get super pissed and I want to go Super Saiyan and unleash Ultra Instincts on the son of a bitch. I will persist. I will keep going, no matter how long it takes. Even if it takes 10,000 years, I will still persist. You cannot destroy me. I refuse to die. Okay. Jump of death. Bitch. Get away from me! Why couldn't I slow down? Why couldn't I slow down and turn? Seriously, why do the controls always lock up? At the worst possible time, like when you're freaking turning. Seems like that happens way too damn often. Oh my god, I feel like I missed way too many coins already. Yes, I have. So let's restart. Wasted too much time. Missed too many coins. Alright, let's try this again now. It doesn't help with the fact that the controls are so damn sensitive. Even on the Wii U gamepad, they're also really damn sensitive. And it seems like it's even more so on the classic controller than it is on the gamepad, but I don't know. I think they're about the same. No controller is perfect, especially for virtual console titles that have sensitive analog sticks. Bitch. It just seems like I also have a tendency to miss coins on that jump as well. And again, if you get hit while in the air, which is very likely because this beetle is so goddamn fast, you're going down. You're going to lose your momentum, which does not make any goddamn sense. But you will lose it and you will die. Again, why do the controls always lock up when you're trying to turn? I'm clearly holding the stick towards the direction I want to go. Bitch. She's gonna shoot me down, isn't she? Oh, so now I can make the gap. That's perfectly fair. And I panicked. I panicked thinking I was gonna fall off again, and I ended up doing so anyway. God, it just seems like I cannot get in front of her at all. And if I do, she just activates some sort of rocket boots or something and just flies super fast. Like, what the hell? And you cannot take your time when you're on this course. You really can't. Because this beetle is so fast, she's giving it everything she's got, and then some. if you happen to go too slow on the course, then she's just going to get too far away from you to catch up. And it just will not be possible. Go, 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 go. Whew. Okay, made the gap. Let's go. Get away from me, you stupid beetle. Seriously, go jump off a cliff and die. Oh, sweet Jesus. I don't care. Run to the finish. Done. Sweet, merciful baby Jesus. It's over. You're better than I thought, Lanky. Here's your prize. Oh my God. Thank God Almighty, it's done. Seriously, that sucked! And we're nearly at 3 hours. Perfect timing for that, too. Oh, Lord, oh man. Have mercy on me. Sweet and merciful baby Jesus. Okay. That was stupid. I believe there is a way to hop back up here, around here somewhere. Or I can do it just like that. That works. Alright, now that that's done and over with, we can finally move on and go even further within this frickin' cave. If I don't glitch first and fall to my doom. Of course, Diddy is needed for this section. Oh well, that's fine. I can easily just go and grab him. Just go grab him at the tag barrel. If I don't do long jumps when I mean to do a high jump. Oh my God, seriously. Grab the platform. Grab it! Thank you. Or just make it up there. Whatever works for you. Here we go. Alrighty then. That is done. Thank God Almighty. That was probably one of the hardest minigames in the entire game. And thankfully that race is the last one we have to deal with when it comes to that beetle. We never have to worry about her again. Unless I play through this game again in the future, which may be a possibility, but for the most part, I'm not really looking into it. Alright, next up, Mad Maze Mall. Just gotta destroy all the enemies. We have 60 seconds to search and destroy for each and every single enemy. And all the enemies who we need to defeat are Crushers. And it looks like they go down in about 2 hits, thankfully. Okay, so they're not all Crushers. My God. Seriously? Wait, did I get hit? Seriously, those guys are so annoying. Well, so much for only taking about 2 hits to take down. Definitely feel like I'm not gonna make it in time now. Nope, 5 seconds left. God damn it. So close. I almost had it too. But again, it just seems like enemies just refuse to go down. But thankfully, the general strategy is just to chase these freaking bastards down, charge up your attack, and when they're outside their invincibility phase, unleash hell and destroy them. Although they'll definitely make things a lot more difficult for you due to the fact that they have a tendency to run. They run away from you, like what the hell? This is supposed to be K. Rool's finest and strongest men. And yet, they're running away from a freaking chimpanzee. I don't get it. Alright. And dead. And done! Woohoo! Excellent! Oh, man, that was painful. But thankfully, that was only like 2 attempts, so it's not that big of a deal. Alrighty then. Now that that's done, it's time to head over here. That works. Over here we have falling. Well, no. In actuality, what we have are Crusher, Lanky's Crusher to be exact, and also we also have some more bananas and warp pad number 5. Where does that go exactly? Well, I believe that warp pad will be active if we do something special. Okay. I really should grab Tiny right now and take care of her task right in here. Hopefully Tiny's task within this little corridor here won't be too hard to take care of. Of course, her ability barrel is over here, and we do have to make quite a big jump with her. But thankfully, her twirling hair does give her just enough distance to make it all the way over here. Oh crap, this is gonna hurt. I'll gladly take it. Alright. And over here we have Diddy Kong's Crusher, as well as a warp pad. And Tiny, another balloon for Tiny. Cool. As well as a teleportation pad. Alright, nice! That makes Golden Banana number 3 for her. Funny enough, that guy is still there, being like, I'm a crusher. I will crush you. Roar. Fear me. Well then. I'm glad that's taken care of now. Now we just need to get Diddy Kong over to his warp pad. I mean, over to warp pad number 4, wrong Kong again. Although, now that I'm here, it might not be a bad idea to go this way after all. Because there's still an invisible chunky section that we've not even utilized yet. So here we go. There we go. So for the most part, Chunky is invisible. And he is invisible until a certain amount of, either a certain amount of time passes or you leave a designated area. Excuse me. Now, you may be wondering, why do I have Lanky out right now? Well, that's because in order to get to Diddy Kong's other jetpack area thing, we kind of need to go up this steep hill. Are you serious? Why did I start sliding even though I clearly missed the jump? I don't get it. Whatever, this game is just weird. Alright, here we go. A good way to stop yourself and just hover in place. A good way to stop yourself is just to simply hover in place with the Z button. That way you can easily just hit the brakes and decide where you need to go to next. Pretty simple. It honestly is. But I'm glad that's taken care of now. Diddy Kong has his blueprint, so it's time to head on off to our next objective. Once again, it's towards the left-hand side of the cave, which we still need to go through yet. We still need to take care of that stalactite problem, which we will. We will, sometime in the future. Which hopefully we'll be able to take care of that soon. Okay, there is one thing I kind of wanted to talk about, and that is, right now I have like a little Twitter poll posted on my Twitter profile, and the thing is, I'm thinking about adding another day to my streaming schedule. I'm looking at possibly adding Wednesday as a choice. Then again, maybe Friday would be a better day. I don't know. So the TLDR, that is, I'm looking at possibly adding a new day to my streaming schedule, either Wednesday or Friday. Although, I'm not saying I'm going to be doing that necessarily, like, immediately within the next coming week. But the reason why I'm looking into doing that is just so I can increase my potential audience and stream just slightly more often. Oh dear. Oh dear. We have this. Welcome to the boss, not really a boss gauntlet, more like an enemy gauntlet of doom. Within this area, we'll be, what we have to do is take out each and every single enemy that's within this room within a very short time limit. We first have to utilize the power of Diddy Kong's jetpack to get to the enemies. And unfortunately, we cannot use the power of music within this room to cheat things out. It's unfortunate, but that's just the way it has to be. Like, see? I can't even do it. Well, at least that makes banana number 75. Bad news is, we still did not complete this minigame successfully. So because of that, the door will open up, allowing us to leave, and here's Crosshair. So unfortunately, Crosshair will make another appearance if you fail the minigame. And you have 10 seconds to make your escape. If you fail to get out of there, he will one-shot kill you. And trust me, it's a long way to get all the way back here from, seriously. Really? Can I get up here? Nope. Can't get up here without the jetpack. So it seems to me that in order to get up here, I need to use not only the jetpack, but I also need to clear out the platform that's the enemy's currently occupying. I also need to rotate the camera enough, throw an orange, and destroy all the enemies from across the platform. Which is a lot easier said than done. But if you can score yourself a triple kill, that would be awesome. Okay, let's get out of here. I think even if you manage to kill the last enemy when Crosshair is on screen, it'll still result in failure no matter what. So, your efforts would be in vain. If you don't do this within the time limit, you lose. You must make your escape, otherwise you will die. You also have to be sure that you have enough oranges to get through this entire gauntlet. And also be able to hit everyone. Which is not easy. Man, screw this. Just gonna wait for the timer to expire and then I'm gonna grab some more oranges. I don't even know where they are, to be honest, within Crystal Caves. I know I'm kind of cheaping things out by giving up, but still, it's really annoying that I have to do this stupid crap. But, oh well. Nothing really much I can do about slippery controls and also bad enemy placement. I really wish there was something I could do, but sadly, I can't. Okay, well, good news is we activated Warp Pad number 5, so we can grab Lanky Kong and grab his blueprint. I think I'm going to go ahead and take care of that next. Or just take care of it right now, for that matter. The reason... because now's a good time to do it. Especially if something goes wrong. Like, horribly wrong. And there we go. Your splat defeated and blueprint collected. Grab the thing. Thank you, and warm. Definitely do not want to stick around when the stalactites are raining down from the sky. That's for sure. Well, good news is, if you manage to activate the banana warp, you are invincible for its entire animation duration. So, that's nice. And say hello to Candy Shop. And with that, we got the third melon. Well, Diddy, now you're all got another melon, but I'm afraid they're my last. I've also increased each of your instruments' energy for you. Awesome. You have all the latest stuff from me. Come see me later, okay? And this is definitely not the last upgrade that we'll be receiving from Candy Kong either. Though the third melon is the final melon that we can carry and we will receive. So, that kind of sucks. But that's okay. That's totally fine. Oh, God damn it. Stupid camera. Why you have to be so broken sometimes? Whoa, whoa. Why did I long jump there? What the F? Excellent. At least the second warp pad is now activated, so we can easily get back here if we, God forbid, die. Which is a very real possibility, especially with the power of Crosshair. He is no one who you should mess with. As intimidating as he sounds, he is that way for a reason. Alright, let's try this room again. Hopefully this time... Oh, apparently another blueprint spawned. Neat. Alright, let's give this another go. Excellent. Managed to get all four of those barrel enemies with all 4 oranges. So now we just have to deal with you and not screw up. Damn it, I'm screwed. Especially after that miss.
Get out.
Really? That doesn't count even though I clearly hit him in the second shot? God, damn this damn game. Again, all because I slipped due to shitty goddamn oversensitive controls. I wonder, how am I gonna get the oranges to spawn? Seriously, where can I get more oranges in the area? I don't think I can, so I'm pretty much screwed. If I want the oranges to respawn, I'm gonna have to exit out of the stage and re-enter. Or just go around the island, DK Island, collect some more oranges. Well, here's some right here. But even so, it just seems like these kinds of collectibles are becoming increasingly rare. Like, why? I get the fact that we're close towards endgame, but still, this is ridiculous. Man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to exit and come back in order to get the oranges to respawn. There's no other way to get them back as far as I can tell. Perhaps for my first flight, what I have to do is make it so I take out both of those Kremlings within the first flight, don't touch the ground during that flight, and afterwards, after all that is done, I also have to land on one corner of the platform, position myself in just the right way, and then go into first person, throw oranges, because throwing oranges in first person allows you to throw them faster. And I also have to be sure I have enough to make it so I hit all the enemies and I can take everyone out. And I don't think there's any way I can use the power of my crystal coconuts to even take out all the enemies from a distance. As nice as that would be, that's sadly not available. That's good. Oh, cool. That still killed him. That works. Fuck! I'm screwed. All because I fell. I fucking fell. I can't get in the can. Oh my god. Get in there. Get the fuck in there! Wow. I fucked myself. Screw this. You die. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. How many oranges do I have left? 9. Screw this fucking game. Seriously, did you see me jump into that barrel at least 10 or 15 goddamn times? And I went through it each time. God damn it. I am so goddamn screwed because I can't jump in the barrel. And this is killing my goddamn throat too. That's what makes this even worse. Holy shit. I really wish I can just use my instrument and just kill everyone instantaneously, but sadly that does not work. Instead, I have to use either the power of crystal coconuts and get lucky, or use oranges, which are very limited. And you have to be at the exact position. Otherwise, they just bounce off the damn wall. Not the camera. Okay, finish your death animation, please. Thank you. Holy shit. That was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe that. I honestly can't. But, whatever. At least that task is done. Oh, sweet, merciful Jesus. I never thought I would be this low on oranges at any point in this entire frickin' playthrough. But, hopefully, we'll be able to refill on our supplies soon enough. Anyway, time for the next little room in this house. I believe in here you have to kill all the enemies again. But I believe if you get hit and crosshair appears and kills you. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Okay then. You just have to kill all the enemies. And then a platform like this appears. And where does it lead? To a jetpack. Wherever that is. Oh my god, seriously. There! Alright. Now the main gimmick of this room is to light up all the candles. You do this by flying over the candles using the fiery ignitions of your fuel. And once you light up all the candles, then you can just safely land right back down and grab the golden banana and GTFO. Seriously, screw this room. And banana fairy, sweet. Finally, a freaking ammunition refill. Just what I needed. My lord. Here we go. Everything is fully restored. Thank God. And I believe that was the second banana fairy of the level, right? Yep, it was. So, hooray! That's done! Okay. Oddly enough, Diddy Kong is probably the only Kong who has like a couple of different rooms within this one cabin section. All the other Kongs only have like 1 or 2 rooms. Let's take care of Donkey Kong's next. His room is right in here. Right on ground level, too. Alright, within this room, oh. This is the death trap. The death trap room. If you fall into any of those trap doors, you will die. And it's very easy to fall in. And I don't think you can use the power of music to save you. No, you cannot. So you kind of have to rely on firing blindly. And pray that you hit any of these bees. Homing ammo will easily cheat this out very, very nicely. So as soon as you enter this room, just pull out your gun, stay here, don't move, and you'll be fine. And with the new ammo belt upgrade... God damn it! Stupid zinger! As I was trying to say, with the newly upgraded ammo belt... Oh, hello! We have homing ammo in the room! So, if you're trying to use homing ammo to kill all the enemies, just fire one at a time. So that way it doesn't freak out the game too much. Of course, the last shot had to miss. I really hate the fact that these damn zingers just love to shit out bombs. Why can't I do that? And hitting this last zinger is an absolute pain in the butt. He is so goddamn fast that it's not even funny. Oh, I wonder if there's any more homing ammo in here. I don't think there is, to be honest. No, it doesn't look like it. Dang it. Oh, okay, there we go. Are you going to die? Damn. That took way too many shots. And even with homing ammo, there's still a high possibility that you can still miss your shot. And if you miss, the shot is wasted completely. Alright. We're done here. We are done with this room, thank God. Now it's time to move on to the next room. After we grab the right Kong. I think I'm going to take care of Chunky's room next. Figure I might as well since his room is right next to Donkey's. Here we go. Right Kong, please. I swear, Crystal Caves is probably one of the hardest levels to get through in the entire game. Granted, this is one of the last couple of levels in the game too, so that's perfectly fair. Oh boy, here we go with this. In this game, we have to play Metal Gear Chunky. If we enter the spotlight, we will instantly die due to the power of Crosshair. So, in order to get through this section and reach the bonus barrel, we have to smash the targets that are scattered across the room. We have to do this without getting spotted, which is a lot easier said than done. Afterwards, an invisibility platform will appear, making this entire section completely pointless. So, there we go. Hit the platform without being spotted and you should be fine. Hop into the bonus barrel and play yourself a nice bonus game, which can be a pretty difficult endeavor. This variation of this minigame, you are required to hit 8 of these clap traps. And again, darkness does not help things at all. But remember this general rule of thumb. Typically, the clap traps will spawn just within the same general vicinity as the previous clap trap as it died. What doesn't help is the fact that you can't exactly go rapid fire on these clap traps. As much as I really want to do that, I unfortunately cannot do it. Oh my god, hit him! Just in time! Whew! That was way too close. Anyway, minigame complete. And so we're done. And now that that's done, we can finally just leave the room peacefully. You could death warp too, but honestly I think it's faster if you just exited the room normally. Just by normal means. Besides, you'll still be invisible. You'll still be invisible even if you exit out of the barrel. So that's good news. Okay. Looks like Lanky does not have one of these rooms here. Perhaps he does elsewhere? I think he does elsewhere. I don't know why, it just seems like whenever I go to use my instrument, I try to throw both an orange and use my instrument at the same time. Thankfully, the instrument cancels out the... Crap. Dead. Dang it. Alright, let's try this again. That's more like it. Alright, within this room, looks like another simple room. You kind of have to fire oranges at these purple crocodiles and do it blindfolded. Because there is no homing ability for these oranges when it comes to taking out the purple crocs. Again with the camera. Funny enough, I just realized this now, but apparently you can also You can hold out your aiming reticle crosshair and throw oranges at the same time. That is hilarious and awesome. Kind of want to grab this bunch of bananas here. Of course, the camera's not going to be kind enough to me today, like it really hasn't been, to be quite honest with you all. But that's Tiny's room. Not too bad. Not the worst room I've been through. That would belong to Diddy Kong, hands down. Man. This is something else, I tell ya. Alright. And away we go. I believe this next room we require Donkey Kong's power. Right? Yep, it does. By the power of music, I command you to open. And open it shall. Alright. Welcome everybody to Super Donkey Kong Galaxy. In this game, we have to hit these panels and hit them in the correct... We need to match the correct tiles with each corresponding color. So, for example, since we are trying to match Chunky's panel, his panel is green. So, if you happen to see any matches within the room, go after the matches first. Alright, this one is lanky. There's also a battle pad in here you can use as well, but I would recommend waiting until you complete this minigame before you go about using it. Funny enough, the battle pad is quite small. Probably one of the smallest incarnations I've seen in this entire game. Alright. That makes Golden Banana number 4 for DK Donkey Kong. Okay, and before we leave, it's battle time. Let's dance. Welcome to Lymph Panic. In this fight, we have to survive for 70 seconds and not fall off like a doofus. And oddly enough, or just sadly, if you happen to fail the arena challenge, you have to re-flip the room where the battle arena is located and get back. Get back that way. It's annoying to deal with these stupid Crusher guys because their shockwave just... Oh my god. Hit the switch, damn it. Thank you. They're annoying because their shockwaves more often than not will just send you flying off the arena. If you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Which can happen. Although it may not be a bad idea to keep these Crushers together as much as possible. You could also cheap things out by constantly doing these ground pounds, but again, sometimes it may not be the best idea because sometimes these Crushers can still get their attacks through, and that's not fun. Plus, you're wasting a bunch of crystal coconuts doing things this way. It may be safe, but it's also kind of dangerous. Especially if the wrong enemies spawn in at the wrong time. All this really boils down to is just a battle of survival and wits. Try to stay in the middle of the arena as much as humanly possible. And when you see these Crusher guys start to spawn in, charge your special up, and then unleash it once they finish spawning. Otherwise, they'll be in their invincibility phase, and you're going to be in some serious trouble. Because not only will you waste a crystal coconut, but you can also potentially put yourself in danger. But for the most part, the battle arena is not too bad. It really isn't. It's just Requires some patience to get through. That's for sure. Okay. A panel for Lanky. I guess that means his instrument door switch is on the roof. That makes sense. But again, why the roof of all places? Who knows? That's just the way Rareware designed this game when it comes to their level design. Alright, banana medal for Lanky. Hell yeah, that's what Papa Bear's talking about. Oh my. Another blueprint spawned, of course. Can't quite deal with that right now, unfortunately. Now we have to deal with this room. This is a fun room. Quite literally. It's quite fun. Okay. Within this room, you have to inflate yourself and reach this lanky barrel right up here. Float inside, and then hop out of the barrel as fast as humanly possible. Press down this pressure-sensitive switch, and run. Run like there's no tomorrow. And there we go. Task is complete. Pretty easy, but again, you only have 3 seconds to get through that, too. Wow, Tiny's blueprint is still missing. Still need to grab Donkey's blueprint as well. So, it looks like we still need to grab one more golden banana out in the wild for Chunky, and we still need to search for blueprints for Tiny as well as Donkey Kong. Then afterwards, it'll be time to go banana hunting again, which will be fun. Quite fun. Oh, speaking of Chunky's banana medal missing in action, I believe we can grab that right now. Bada bing. Nope. I guess not. Oh, so we have Tiny's splat right up on top of that little hill there. Cool. Glad I found it now. I've been wondering where that SOB was. Neat. And done. Okay. Let's grab this balloon and get out of here. Or just move on. If I can hit it. Oh dear. There we go. There's Tiny's banana medal. Finally. Okay. Now, the next thing that we are going to do is finally take care of the whole stalactite issue that has been taunting us since we got here. So, in order to take care of this, I believe what we have to do is get out Diddy Kong and go flying with his jetpack up until a certain point within Crystal Caves. As far as where exactly, well, as soon as we jump into this tag barrel, we'll find out, if I don't miss it. It would be wise to grab this jetpack barrel over towards Cranky's lab. That's on the right-hand side of this entire cave. Reason why? It's the closest and the most convenient. Dang it. Just don't miss your jump with Lanky when climbing up steep slopes. Otherwise you'll slide back down like a doofus. Alright, here we go. So you may be wondering, where the heck is we need to go? Well, that place is somewhere within this general area. Definitely not where that Crusher is, for sure. Wait. Oh, that's a jetpack barrel. He's gotta be somewhere around here. Or am I just wasting time? That's what it looks like. Shoot! I'm pretty dang sure you have to fly to that guy's location. But it just seems like I can't find him. Oh. Is this where I need to go? Oh. I see what I gotta do here. I need to bring Chunky over to this point and drop the boulder off. And there's Donkey Kong's Kersplat. Well, sorry about the waste of time there, folks. Sometimes these things just happen. I was thinking for some reason I would have to fly towards that one giant guy's location and take care of this whole stalactite problem that way. No, I believe I have to do something else. It might have something to do with Chunky and grabbing the boulder and putting it down on the switch. Funny enough, that switch is very unique, as it's the only time when that particular switch is even seen in this entire game, at least as far as I'm aware. Then again, maybe it appears in the next level as well, and I just don't quite remember it. It's possible. Anyway, in here we have a bunch of bananas, which will be enough to give us a banana medal. And so, with this boulder, we just need to press this switch here. Doing so, we'll destroy another crystallized igloo, and so we have another switch to put down. Once again, this is towards Cranky's lab, but it shouldn't be too hard to get to, at least as far as I'm aware. Maybe. I feel like Tiny's the only one who can enter that place. No. No, I'm wrong. Anyone can enter. It's just, Chunky is kind of needed in order to open up the door. Oops. My mistake. Okay. Now, let's try this again. I think once that switch is pressed down, it'll stay pressed forever. So even if you unpress the switch, then nothing else happens. Okay. Neat. Our maximum musical energy, I just realized this now, is up to 20. Also, I grabbed the wrong Kong again. Dang it. Why do I do that? Probably because I'm thinking a little bit too far ahead. Thinking I'm a little further on than I actually am. Okay, let's try this again. Up the slope. Jump up here. Now we grab Chunky again. Really hate the fact that you have to switch out so dang much within such a short period of time, but oh well, not much we can really do about that. So, anyway, the next thing that we need to do, we need to use Chunky's Crystal Coconut ability, which is right here. And grab this giant boulder and then press it on the switch. We only have a short period of time to do this since we're so low on Crystal Coconuts. But this should be a simple enough task. I'm surprised that even counted. Doing that will release the golden banana and destroy another crystallized igloo. Alright. And I believe those bananas that are there where the golden banana is, that's where those are the last of Chunky's bananas for the entire level. Cool. I am perfectly happy with that. That is for sure. Looking forward to it. First off, though, we just need to find that location, which should be just over here. Yep. Perfect. There's even a tiny platform here for her teleportation ability. Oh, so that's how we take care of the stalactite issue. We're gonna go take care of that right now. Tiny is really the only one who can fight him. How? How is that even possible? Well, because using her teleport ability transports you to a remote location that is inaccessible by any other means within the entire level. So here we go. Time to take care of this pest once and for all. Here he is. And he's dead. Bye-bye. By the power of music, everything is hunky-dory. And unlike all other enemies in the entire game, that guy will not respawn ever. So, there we go. No need to worry about him anymore, and no need to worry about stalactites just raining down from the sky and ruining our day. No longer do we have to live in fear when the stalactites just rain down and could possibly end our lives. The problem is dealt with, it's over, we never have to worry about it again. And that, as they say, is that. Now then, I believe I need to search for a blueprint somewhere, right? Nope. Guess not. Excellent. That means we have all the golden bananas for the level pretty much. We just need to turn in our blueprints over at Snide's HQ. And then the level is pretty much completed. Right? Only thing we have left to do here is just fight the boss. After we turn in all of our golden bananas, and I can figure out where the heck it is I'm supposed to go. Oopsie. There we go. Sometimes when navigating through these levels, it can be a bit disorienting, and you can easily get lost. Especially if the landmarks are not so obviously placed or clear. Which happens. It does happen sometimes. Not necessarily due to bad level design, but just happens in general. So, let's turn in our blueprints. What's the animation gonna be for this place? It's just a finger. Just riding to the switch, and done. Also hammer. Neat. There we go. There's Donkey Kong's first banana, or his final banana for Crystal Caves. We're almost done here, folks. There's only one real thing left to do. That is turn in our blueprints, and afterwards, go turn in our bananas, and go fight the boss. Which we will do momentarily. First off, it's blueprint turning in time. Okay, that's that. Oddly enough, the animation for this Snide HQ location does take longer than some of the other ones that we've seen up to this point. But honestly, I feel like it's worth watching them at least once. Though it does get repetitive as time goes on and you turn in more and more blueprints. But still, they're pretty entertaining to watch, at least for the first time. Other times, not so much. Okay. There we go. There's another golden banana for Lanky. Make that too, because we got his blueprint back on DK Isle as well. So that was already turned in. Sweet. Alright, next up, Tiny Kong! I really wish I could skip these animations, but unfortunately, no matter how hard I try, I cannot skip them. It sucks, I know. But, gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, 162. We're definitely at least 3/4 of the way done when it comes to golden banana collecting. We've actually passed that milestone quite a while ago, by at least 12 bananas ago. Oh well. Figure I'd throw that out there right now. We're almost done with golden banana collecting in the entire frickin' game. I am dead serious. We are that close to finishing everything. Here we go. Thank you very much. That makes golden banana number 163. And in we go. Time to go see Mr. Hippopotamus and Giant Pig. For this door, you need 350 bananas, regular bananas minimum, in order to open this door. This requires quite a large sum of bananas too. 350 is no easy feat. Thankfully, it's not, say, we need to collect all 500 bananas within the level in order to feed the hippo enough bananas to progress forward. No. I don't think any level, for that matter, requires that much. I think the maximum amount of bananas that you need to feed to the hippopotamus here is 450, I think. That or it's 425. Maybe it's 400. But I feel like 450 is the right amount. And I'm thinking about the next level, which unfortunately will not be shown in this session just due to the time that we spent here today. But even so, at least it'll be saved for the next play session, which will be happening more than likely next weekend. Alright, time for Lanky to turn in his bananas. And he has more than enough. Perfect. Alrighty, folks. The boss door for Crystal Caves is now open. Who are we going to be fighting with this time? It is Donkey Kong. Again. Why him again? I have no idea. But, anywho, Donkey Kong is the Kong we need to use for this little boss fight here. Once again, treading on familiar territory, but this time with a vengeance. And you will soon see what I mean. In we go! Say hello to Mr. Armadillo! He's back! And this time he has much greater firepower. He's ready to unleash all kinds of hell your way. But just like before, he has the same exact weakness. He will laugh at you after so many shots have been fired. Unlike the previous time, which he only took 3 hits to take down, this time he requires a lot more hits to take out, and he also has several new tricks up his sleeve. And here's one of them. This time, instead of just purely fireball cannons of doom, he now has jetpacks! And using the power of the jetpacks, he'll float into the air temporarily and then crash down onto the ground, creating a massive shockwave. When he does that, you need to jump over the shockwave. You can do so very easily by holding Z and then doing a high jump. High jump over the shockwave and you will be fine. He will be doing this multiple times, and the more times you deal damage to him, the more new tricks he's going to bring out. He is really going all out this time. He's going to fight till his very last breath to fulfill his orders to King K. Rool by whatever means necessary. Best time to jump over the shockwave is when the ground is at its highest point. That is when you execute your high jump, jump into the air, and you'll be able to jump over the shockwaves no problem. Okay. I'm not too sure, but I think you'll have less time to react when he's taunting you and laughing at you, but after about 4 hits, his cannons are gone, so you don't need to worry about them anymore, but he's still going to try and fight you anyway. And so he's going to be unleashing yet another brand new weapon, which will be shown momentarily, like right after this little shockwave attempt, which is honestly futile. Why is he even doing this? I'm guessing he just wants to show us that he means business this time around and he's not afraid. He's not afraid of us. And hello! This is the Armadillo's new toy, a new cannon on the very top of his freaking shell. It's gigantic, it's huge. Ow. But even with the new cannon, it's still no match for us. And so, after dealing the final hit to him, he is dead. Quite literally, he is dead. He shall never be spoken of or seen again. There we go, folks. There's key number 5. Hell yeah! And with that, Crystal Caves is now fully complete. All 25 bananas collected, both banana fairies have been found and captured on film, and we gotten this level's battle crown. So, we're done. We are done with this level. Though we didn't quite collect every single banana, it's not necessary, as I stated earlier. There is one other thing I would like to do before I close this live stream out for the day. And that is turn in this key, for 1, and 2, I would like to take care of one little task that only Lanky Kong can take care of. So, with that in mind, we're heading on over. Heading on over to K. Lumsey's cage and head inside. And we're going to take care of this little thing right now. After we open this little door here, this lock, and so we're just that much closer to freeing K. Lumsey. After doing that, after opening the 6th keyhole, he'll jump around until it seems like the mouth of the K-Rool ship opens up ever so slightly. And unfortunately, it does not stay open. It closes right back up, so we can't quite go inside just yet. We still need one more key before we can head inside the final dungeon, which we should be able to get within the next session, hopefully. Alright, now this, you see this cage right here? We kind of need the power of Lanky Kong's super speedy handstanding running ability. This is Lanky Sprint. It's a very, very difficult sprint. You need to press on this pressure-sensitive switch. Use this power to race all the way to the cage. You only have 8 seconds to make it to the cage. Afterwards, grab the banana and it's yours. You can get through this very easily by means of... just by means of cutting around K. Lumsey's cage and cutting corners. You don't need to stay up here the entire time. Honestly, that's probably the hard way of getting through that section. Heck, I don't think it's even possible to make it that way. You kind of have to cut the corner, because we've only made it with just 2 seconds left to spare. But with that, we are done for today. We have been going on for about 4 hours now, and I've still got some footage to cut. So even the YouTube version isn't going to last the full 4 hours. But even so, this was still a very fun session. Both, we had a lot of anger issues as well as some fun times during this session. And today was a really good day overall. This is General Snivy with the Donkey Kong 64 playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video when it's on YouTube, please remember to leave a like, and if you were able to attend this live stream live, thank you so much for attending. In the next session, we'll be heading into what I believe to be the hardest level to get through in the entire game. Oh boy. We're that close to the end, folks. We're almost there. Almost there. So once again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all next time.